Did you look at the competitive analysis around that area and say to yourself, well, I guess let me ask you this question first. Did you have limited competition in that area? And was that part of what was attractive to you?
There's competition. It's debatable whether it's limited or not. That's a hard definition to come up with. So in the next shopping center, so we have a shopping center, the next one, which is you could walk to, I mean, it's, it's 100 yards away, a larger shopping center. There is a 20-year-old laundromat in that shopping center. They don't have a great location. They're kind of buried at the end of the shopping center. The parking's not great. It's slightly smaller, but it's a big store. It's probably 4,500 square feet. So it's a big store, but it's a little bit smaller, dated. And that really was the competition that we looked at. And we spent a lot of time looking at that store being there. It was not well run. It was not kept clean. A lot of machines that were out of order. But it was busy. It was very busy. And despite the parking challenge and all the other challenges, very busy. And the other thing that I really liked about that competitor was their vend prices were very high. Their vend prices were very high, and they did free dryers.
Okay.
Whenever you see free dry, you're making it up somewhere. You have to make it up in the washer prices. So we were happy to see that they did free dry, because we took their washer prices and then we did not do free dry. So we took their washer prices that people were used to paying, and then we charged for dryers.
Okay, I got to push pause for a second, because everybody in the industry says you can't do that, Stephen. And I know where you're going. Yeah. You know where I'm going with this. So how did you do that? Everyone says if your competitors are free dry, you have to be free dry or you won't be successful. What was your thought process behind not being free dry? And then obviously I think it worked out okay.
Yeah, it worked out for sure. So there were a couple of things. My feeling is you never want to give something away free, right? Nothing is free. Customers understand that nothing is free. Customers are very smart. So they realize that you're going to pay for it somewhere. What we decided to do, and what all of our marketing, all of our advertising, and everything that we did to train our customers when they walked in the door, they would look at how beautiful this store was, spotless, huge aisles, parking for 300 cars in the shopping center. Parking was not an issue. Free Wi-Fi, staff that is customer friendly, machines that are new, high spin. So they're the high G-force machines that save customers a lot of time. And other amenities, like we have a card system, LaundroWorks, where it accepts EBT payments, which are the public assistance payments, cash as well. And we do a cash bonus for $20 cash. You get $2 extra on your card. So we had a lot of selling techniques to convince our customers that it was worth paying for the dryers here. So a little bit extra. So for a couple of dollars extra to pay for dryers, you're going to get all of these amenities, and you're going to save time, and your clothes are going to be cleaner, and you don't have to wait for machines. You don't have to double and triple park to get your clothes out of the car and then try to find parking. So we had to educate our customers for a bunch of months. And my wife and I spent a great deal of time at the store every day, educating the customers and helping them. But there was very little pushback immediately when they walked in and saw what the facility looked like. They really didn't care at all what the pricing was. And what we've done subsequent to that is we have raised the prices over time. I mean, we're open almost 3 years. So we have now raised our prices, whereas our competitor, that one competitor, has actually lowered their pricing. And
it's the only arrow they have in their quiver.
The only thing they have. Yeah, it's the only thing they have. And what's really funny is that they're still open. They're still busy. Mm-hmm. It's really, really interesting that they're still busy. They're still open. And they do have some advantages. One is they probably, I'm assuming, have no debt because they've been there many, many years. Their rent is probably half of what our rent is, again, because they've been there for so many years. They have almost no labor. So they have a different business model. And there are opportunities for everybody to be successful. And you know, and I'm happy they didn't go out of business. I never want to see anybody go out of business. That was never our intention. But we have just distinguished ourselves with our service, how clean we keep our facility, and pricing, to me, has never been an issue.